Shohei Ohtani continues to be the buzz in the baseball world ahead of the trade deadline. Jim, under what circumstances could the Angels actually trade Shohei Ohtani?
I think this is a lot about something that's not going to happen at the end of this. I really do. I think, first off, trying to convince their owner to trade him for prospects is hard, right? So now there's also the talk out there, the rumor that they're looking for at least 3 top 100 prospects. And there's only a couple organizations that fit the bill. The Dodgers are one of them. And the owner there of the Angels is not trading them to the Dodgers. Someone who is crazy enough, like the Padres, he might have enough, but I don't see that ending up happening. The Orioles and Rays are two teams that would never give up that many prospects for Ohtani. So at the end of this, it really comes down to, all right, shop them. That's what you're supposed to do at the deadline. That's what all these GMs are supposed to do, is listen. But when it comes down to it and you try to present it to the owner there, Artie Moreno, and he's going to trade the most popular, highest profile guy for 3 prospects, I don't think he's going to go for it. So I would be really surprised that he does get traded.
Laura, you recently wrote about a column about this. The Yankees could be in on Ohtani. Could they be a fit here?
Make him fit. I mean, if you have a player like Shohei Ohtani, absolutely make him fit. I mean, you're looking at the Yankees rotation, and yes, you have Garrett Cole, but there's so many question marks after that. Luis Severino hasn't been Luis Severino. Other than the perfect game, Domingo Germán has been really inconsistent. Now they're trying to make a stretch run. They're still very much in it, but they need a game-changing piece. Well, the problem with the Yankees, and the problem that's often been with the Yankees, is that they're too Aaron Judge reliant. And with how nebulous his injury is, man, a hitter like Shohei Ohtani, a pitcher like Shohei Ohtani, that extra little jolt in the lineup, something that could protect Giancarlo Stanton, the fact that, DJ LeMahieu not producing, Josh Donaldson not producing, this is a game changer in a way that the Yankees really, really need if they're serious about making a stretch run.
Jim, we know the Yankees want him. They wanted Ohtani when he first came here. They tried to get him last year via trade. They're reportedly in on him this year. How about the Yankees specifically and Shohei Ohtani?
I mean, we've never really seen him give up the number of prospects that it's going to take at the deadline. They usually wait till free agency. It would cost him Dominguez and Austin Wells and Spencer Jones, their top 3 guys. And even then, I don't think that's enough. So, in the end, I'd love to see him there in New York playing there. Yes, but I think that Brian Cashman in the front office is content on trying to upgrade in other areas and waiting until Ohtani becomes a free agent, which is the only way that they're going to get him, or most teams will get him.
Tony, where were we at with the Mets and Ohtani? I know it's been rumored about, Steve Cohen making a run on them in the offseason. Obviously, things don't go according to plan this year. They're not going to make a trade for him right now, I wouldn't think. Where do you see the Mets and Ohtani?
Well, that's it. It could have been very interesting where the Mets 10 games over right now, because I would have been a huge proponent of going after someone like Ohtani. I was a huge proponent of them going big last trade deadline. They didn't. Now they're in a spot where they just obviously can't do that. You always wonder when you trade for a guy midseason how that impacts your chances of signing him long term. So it would have been interesting to see the Mets do something like that, but unfortunately, no, it's not going to work out. So they're just going to have to throw their money around this winter and see if he says yes.